Hi, and welcome to my I think this is my fourth Pillow Talk Storytime video. And today's video is going to be about a continuation of the Hotel CECIL videos. So I hope you guys enjoy it and stay tuned. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I'm literally like lying on my bed. This is like literal candid pillow talk. So if you look sloppy or kind of like laid back, yeah, you just have to deal with it for the rest of this video. I'm very comfortable in this position. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. And if this video is not going to be really on the case of what happened to Elisa, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not going to be about that. It's going to be straight to it. The topic of like, it's going to be straight to the topic and my experience in there. I never really I did, but I didn't really go in depth into like things that I experienced, like my, because I never really have talked about it, only with like my close friends. So this is going to be what this video is about, literally things that I found strange about it. And remember, keep in mind that this is for those who might want to comment on this below, like who have not, who don't know me, or this is not made up. This is 100% real. And you have to keep in mind that a lot of the things I'm saying, I did not know this girl was dead till I had checked out and was back in town, back in Houston. So I did not know about this, so I'm not trying to exaggerate anything. I would never really make a video about a hotel. So I never said this in my first video, but I remember the first night we checked in, and again, I keep referring back to this. Remember, I do not know about this girl being dead. I did not know Elisa was dead above me. I did not know that Richard Ramirez had stayed in this hotel and he was an LA Night Stalker, serial killer. I never knew anything about these things until, well, I did know Richard Ramirez existed because I'm one of those people who follow stories like that. So I knew about him as a person, but I did not know that he had stayed in this hotel. It would have made my stay way more interesting, I tell you. So, because I like cases like this. Like, I like following crime investigations and, CSI, not really the show, but like real life CSIs. So I never knew that he was there. I never knew the other guy was there. The other serial killer or any of the other, suicides and things that have happened there. I did not know of these things. So what I'm about to say is not in line with being creeped out about this. No, no, no. Remember, I had stayed here and, not knowing that this girl was dead the whole time above me. So I have no reason. The whole time I was there, she was dead. It's when I checked out, her body was discovered a week after. So I have no reason to be scared of anything at this point. But that's what I'm saying, is that the feeling and vibes that I got in there were very real because all this stuff has been happening here. I guess so. It's in sync with what has been happening here. Happening there. Why am I saying here like I'm still there? Anyway, so I remember the first night that I went, and let me set the record straight before anyone comments below, LOL, you're afraid of the dark. No, I am not afraid of the dark. I can sleep, I sleep in darkness all the time. I can be in the house and, the only time I'm actually really scared of being in dark is if I'm in a big house, somewhere really big and there's no lights in. That will creep me out because I don't know what angle someone could enter that place from. Like, if it's not my house, like a really big house that I don't know, that will be the only time that being afraid of darkness should be okay because it's just creepy. But in just general, I'm not afraid of being in the dark. That's just, it's weird. That's not my fear, So I'm not afraid of darkness, but as soon as we checked in and were, because it was evening, we came in the evening, we came around 5, and the time had went by so quickly, it was like 9. So as soon as we had gotten into our rooms, got comfortable to go to sleep, I remember being so scared of lights out, time to the lights to go out. And I'm not afraid of darkness, but I was just so afraid of the lights going, being turned off. I was paranoid because of the vibe I got from that place. So the beds are like this. So we were in a room where it was 2 beds. So my dad had a little bed there and I had a little bed on the other side. And there was a lamp in between us, like a lampstand, and a table with a lamp on it. So I remember just telling him, can we sleep with the light on? And he was like, no, because he obviously didn't get why I was scared. He just didn't understand. He thought I was just being a baby or something. And he was like, no, we need to turn the general light off. So we went back and forth on that. Like, I was like, please, let's just have the light on, you know. And he's like, nothing's going to happen. I'm here, this and that, you know, like we have to turn this light off. So he's like, you know what, I'll keep the lamp in the middle. He's like, he's going to keep it on. So that made me feel okay. I was like, okay, then you can turn the general light off. So he did. But even at that, I remember just not being able to sleep because my dad sleeps faster than me. Everyone in my house sleeps faster than me. I like have insomnia. Like my brain is just active throughout the night, just designing clothes in my head. It's very creative. Like it doesn't stop. Like, and it's literally like I could in my general, like since I was younger, in my life, since I was a baby, I've been told that I don't go to bed till like 3. Like it's just who I am. Like I just deal with it all these years. So he would be asleep before me, and I just remember being, oh my god, am I on my own? Literally, even though he's next to me on the other, he's on the other bed, and he's just like literally away from me, just a little bit, like a little gap, like a footstep away. Literally, I was just scared. I remember just sitting there like, oh my god, I need to fall asleep quickly because I'm just going to be just paranoid with anything that goes on here. Like, and I'm on my own. Literally, that's how I felt. I remember being so scared because he was asleep, and that's just weird. Like, that shouldn't. One time I muscled up the courage in 2014 when I went with my brother. I muscled up the courage to look through the little peephole thing, and I was just looking through it, and I saw this little short Mexican man, and I looked like that and was just looking, and he was not looking up, thank God, because that's like a phobia of mine. When someone knocks on your house door and they look up into the little thing, and it's like they could see you but they can't because it's blurred, so they can't actually see you, but it's the fact that your eyes almost look like it's making contact that creeps me out. So I didn't want that person, I didn't want to like see anyone looking at me. I want to be able to like be in control and look at them and know who they were before they notice me. So I know it sounds weird, but I was just looking down. He was looking down like this, like just looking at his feet, like his foot. He refused to like look up to where I could see his actual face, and I couldn't tell whether he worked there, but I would doubt it because he would have said maintenance or something or hotel staff, you know. And this person never spoke. So since then, I just refused to ever go and look, but I would always report it, and that will bring me to my next case with this place. I said I wasn't going to talk about Elisa, but this makes me want to because it just makes me think, okay, so when I was there and we were getting these knocks and weird stuff like going on, I would want to report it to the staff and call them downstairs because, you know, every hotel has the telephone where you can contact downstairs, hotel staff. And every time I try to pick up the phone and, you know, contact in an emergency situation where someone's knocking, or like we needed help with something broken in our room, but mainly when someone's knocking, every time it's like an emergency situation where I was scared, the phone would always be like, no service. It will tell me like the number you're trying to dial is not recognized. That voice would pop up, and I'll be like, why? There shouldn't be any like hitches. This should just connect straight downstairs. And another thing I try to do is, okay, their phone's not working. I'm going to use my cell phone. I'll pick up my cell phone and call from my phone. And then the same thing, the number you're calling has, no, not the number, this line is not in service or something like it not being, like no service. Why would there be no service in a hotel? And then I wanted to, because I was really scared. I remember it was a situation where we didn't know who was knocking and we heard voices in the, like, as if they were in the room. We heard like a banging noise. So we decided, you know what, we're not going to call the hotel, we're going to call LAPD. So I dialed I dialed the emergency number 911, and it wouldn't go through. And that creeped me out because 911 should never be a line that you cannot reach. Even if you've not paid your cell phone bill or something, like you should be able to get like the basic emergency number. Like the phones will always work for emergency numbers. That's all I know about phones, is that they would always work for emergency numbers. Even if you're having connection problems, you can always connect to an emergency number. We weren't able to connect, and that creeped me out. I was like, save, you know, something was happening or we were being attacked or strangled, you know, like something. We couldn't connect to any kind of emergency. We're pretty much stuck. So I think to myself, is that what happened to Elisa? Was she in a situation where she tried to dial 911 and couldn't get through to any, she couldn't get help, or she tried to, someone was breaking into her room and she couldn't get help from the hotel. What was her situation? That is what I always think, like, because of that experience. How was it for her? Was she able to get help? Or was the same thing, for her, that she couldn't connect to, and she couldn't connect to anyone because of like no connection? And why is there no connection when there's a case of emergency? When I want to call for room service, the connection's back. That is so weird. Like, what's up with that? So this is going to be my final one for this video, because I wanted to break these videos. I don't want them to be too long so you don't get bored easily. So this is going to be my final one for this video, and this was the creepiest, creepiest, creepiest experience ever in that hotel. And I get very, very serious now. No smiles. Like, it's really creepy, because even talking about it now, I'm just happy that I'm in this comfort of my home, like home sweet home right now, because that was very weird what I'm about to say. So one morning, and let me just, I'm just going to say this straight. My mum is not a person who believes in ghosts and all those, ooh, spooky, crazy kind of like scary stuff. She's very like, she's not into that. She doesn't believe ghosts exist, that kind of person. So we were in the room, and she, the rooms, they have a shower, like it's your room and there's a shower next door. It's the same one room though. So, because they have things called shared bathrooms, and that's with the public. No, we had a shower in our room. We didn't share, we weren't doing those kind of things. Anyway, so she was taking her shower, and from the get-go, again, it's just that feeling of just, not trusting the place. And this, again, this is 2015. This was in June 2015. So I already, had known Elisa was there. This is the third time I'm going. I already know what happened there. I already know she had died there, whatever. I had known that stuff. So, you can say that I have this, oh, spooky feeling about this place. It's not about that. I had gotten over all that kind of stuff in that sense. But I was just, I wasn't expecting this. So she was taking her shower, and we, as I said, I'm about to say, we always keep our doors open. So the shower door will be open, and the rest, like whenever we're using those areas, we would keep those doors open so we'll be able to see each other, even to the point we'll keep the shower curtain open so she can see me, I can see her, kind of thing. So no one is just, that's how scary the place is. It's just the vibe you get. And mind you, this is her first time going there, so she just got those vibes from the get-go. We just never showered with the shower like closed. And the doors, everything had to be open so we can just see each other. So she was taking a shower. I was on my bed, like on Facebook, and she was just showering, and then she heard a noise saying, she said the noise went like this. She heard someone saying, or voice, I'd say a voice, I'm not going to say it's a someone. She heard a voice saying, hurry up, like a moaning voice, like someone just like in need, saying, hurry up, literally as I'm saying it, like without my mouth moving. It was like, someone really like complaining. And she was just like, oh my God, like scared. And again, I told you she's not into the whole ghost thing. She doesn't get scared of those kind of things because she doesn't think they exist. So she calls me and she's like, is that you? And I was like, no, I never said anything. I was just sitting here on Facebook the whole time. And she's like, I heard someone say, I thought you said hurry up. And I was like, no, I have no reason to. I've been on Facebook the whole time, just talking to my friends. I have no reason to say hurry up. Like, I'm not trying to get in the shower. I have already had my shower, so why would I say hurry up? So we were just both like stunned, like, if that's not you, who is that? One of those kind of situations. So she just got out of the shower really quickly, and she was just paranoid, like, what was that voice? Because she was very certain she heard a voice. And I just quickly said to her, don't reply to it. Because my thing is, when you hear a voice or something like that and you think it's something supernatural, not real, don't respond to it, because you're just inviting that thing to talk to you. Like, just don't entertain it. So she just didn't. She's like, whatever. And we just started like, la 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 la, just carrying on, just not bothered. Because that's just how I just like think about those things. So that was creepy. So today I do not know what that was. It was just creepy. And it was really like literally someone talking to her. And sometimes you would be in there. This is my last thing. I told you I was going to break this video down, but I'm going to like say this bit before I'm done with this. this was my experience. You would always feel that someone is watching you, but I'm going to get to that in the next video. But you would always think someone was in our room. Like, we always get a feeling there was someone present in our room. It was just very weird. But again, I'm going to get to it in the next video. So yeah, time's up. Thank you so much for watching. This is like so fun. I enjoy like making videos on Hotel CECIL. You know, it's just a creepy thing, a creepy place that I went to, and it's just interesting to look back at it now. I'm in the comfort of my own home, far away, miles away from LA. It's just interesting to talk about it now. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'm going to get, you know, to the other things. Not many things I need to say much anymore, but that's just part of some of my creepy experiences. But yeah, there's a lot more I need to actually do say, like I'm just remembering in my next video. So stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed this pillow talk session and story time. If you did, again, subscribe below and thumbs up this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great and blessed weekend. Bye.